My sleep paralysis encounter. The night I realized we are not alone. I woke up and couldn't move, frozen, eyes open, body unresponsive, heart pounding, and instantly, I saw it, standing in the living room directly in my view, as if its presence was intentional. This wasn't random, this was an initiation, the Reptilian encounter. The being was huge, 7 feet tall, muscular frame, dark, but not like a shadow, solid, tangible. It stood there watching me. A reptile head, humanoid body. I knew instantly, Reptilian. Fear hit me harder than I can describe. I tried to fight it, to break free, to wake myself up, but I couldn't. For 30 seconds, and the longest 30 seconds of my life, I was forced to watch, helpless. Since that night, I knew something most people don't. We are not alone here. And maybe we never were. Control at the biological level. Over time, I started to wonder, why sleep paralysis? Why this specific state of being frozen but conscious? I believe it has something to do with our reptilian brain, the part responsible for survival, instincts, fear. It's like they hijack it. The body becomes a cage and they hold the key. Maybe that's why they go unnoticed in society. Because our very biology has been engineered, hybridized, altered over centuries. The body isn't purely human. Maybe it never was, but the spirit, that's different. That's what they're after. The White Room. Another time I woke up in sleep paralysis again. This time I wasn't in my bed. I was in an all-white room, couldn't see my body. Just a skinny gray figure standing over me. It was wearing a shirt and slacks, like someone who just came off a shift in some underground lab. I found that strange. Either it was mimicking human life, or it was working. The whole place felt artificial, like a construct. And if this was the construct, then my body, or something that is me, must be outside of it. The simulation becomes obvious. The more I think about it, the clearer it becomes. These beings work together. Different types, different appearances. Same goal. They wanted me to see enough to question my reality, but not enough to fully understand it. Like they were testing my faith. To see if I'd ignore it, or keep digging for answers. And the hardest part? Realizing my life was never what I thought it was. The world, the people, even the good ones, and they all played a role. Not about money, not about power. It's about something deeper, something spiritual. A cosmic script unfolding around us, and most people never notice. The prison for the mind. The Matrix had it right. This place is a prison for the mind, a cage for the soul. Our bodies here, but our spirits outside, watching, waiting. I've come to believe we, the real humans, are the minority. Has nothing to do with race. Everything to do with spirit. And the ones running this show? They've been wearing human faces for centuries. Parents, friends, strangers, leaders, actors on the world's biggest stage. Why they do it, I used to ask why. Why pretend to be human? Why follow me, torment me, reveal themselves only to vanish back into the script? If they wanted to wipe us out, they could have done it already. But they don't, because it's a game to them. Control, obedience, experimentation. They study us. They feed off fear. They manipulate reality like set designers moving props on a stage. And maybe it's not just about destroying the soul. Maybe it's about seeing how much a human being can endure psychologically when their entire world is turned inside out. How much chaos can the spirit survive before it breaks? How much fear before it rebels or submits? Maybe that's the point. Final thoughts. If they didn't want me to know, they wouldn't have left clues. They want us to wake up, but only to a point. Never enough to escape the script. Maybe they chose me because they knew I wouldn't break. Because even after the fear, the betrayals, the gang stalking, the manipulation, I see it now. The patterns, the deception, the spiritual war beneath it all. They've been with me since birth. Through every setback, every sleepless night, every moment of doubt, and I realize now, this isn't just about killing the body. It's about destroying the soul, or testing it to its limits, to see what survives when everything else falls apart. But I won't let them. Because once you see the system, the masks, the illusion, you stop fearing it. You stop feeding it. You start enduring. And maybe that's what they fear most.